right? Now, I'm not one for like dictatorship in the family, but this states what it states. A man shall rule over the woman. But this is not, as Alicia's taught, as is well shown, this is not a commandment for the man, is it? This is what the woman has to let happen. So therefore, you should know how to be a good ruler, man. Right? You can't just be, oh, I got a wife, so I'm the king. I got a wife, I'm the king. Woman, cook my food. Woman, get up before the sun come up and cook my food. Not being virtuous. That's not a ruler. A ruler is the best servant in the world. Now I'm a fairly new husband and father, but I work for my family. I give my family what they need, and I attempt to give my wife everything she wants. And that's a lot of work. And I don't have new shoes. I don't even have new socks. My wife, on the other hand, got new stuff. And she smiles. And I have no problem being the ruler. And she don't have a problem me ruling over her. Because I do what I got to do. And she do what she got to do. But just because you're the ruler don't mean you could be mean and ornery. You can't just be a bad person and think that she gonna stay with you. You can't just do that. You understand? You have to know what you have to know how to be a ruler. You can't just walking around just kicking people in the butt saying do this, do that. He told Abraham, he said Abraham will be he will command his children in his household to follow the way of Yahweh. So that means if you're going to rule over your woman, you better be ruling with this right here. This is where your rulership comes from. If you're the man, if you're going to be a man, you understand? That's what you do. You say, in my house, we're going to keep these laws. The only time I tell my wife to do something is when it's according to these laws. Other things, she can do what she wants. When you start breaking these laws, we get problems. Don't break these laws in my house. That's what your rulership come from. Keep these laws. This is your foundation. This is what you teach to your children. And if you're a man and you have children, be a father. He told the Most High told him, he said, when the children see these 12 stones, and they're going to say, Mommy, what did these stones? No, it says the fathers are going to tell these children what them stones mean. That means you're supposed to be communicating with these children. I shouldn't see children running around trying to be dope boys, and I'm walking in the street, I see it. I'm like, don't he go to the house of Israel? Now that means somebody ain't doing their job. We need to do our job out here. You know what the word of Yah says. We shouldn't have our children out here trying to be dope boys, pants to their knees, shirts to their ankles, listening to this garbage, talking this mess, and then they come to class and I see them. They don't know that y'all don't know I seen y'all out there. I seen y'all. And it's not good. That's because us as parents, we got to teach these children. Men, you got to teach your sons and your daughters and women. We have to teach them. That's the order that the Most High gave in this family that he gave us. It's not your family anyway. It's Yahweh's family. Those children aren't yours. They're Yahweh's. You are watching them. You are to deliver them the messages that Yahweh gave you. So deliver them. And if you don't, then you haven't fulfilled your duty as a human being on the earth. And he will destroy you. Be a parent, a real one, and be a real man. We are the heads of the household, the heads of the nation, and if our heads are chopped off, that's why we at the point where we're at now. It's all prophecy. In Isaiah, it says the women will rule the household and children will rule over them. We don't even have to look outside to see if that's going on. It says that the woman will compass a man. We don't have to look outside to see if that's going on. These are the things that's happening because you men didn't want to do your job. So do your job now, because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of blood in the streets. That's why 7 women going to cling to that one man. And y'all hating on Brother Dan because he going to have 7 wives. Hating on Alicia because he going to have 7 wives. Hating on me. I just found out they hating on me. I didn't do nothing to nobody. I come to serve y'all. I don't know what going on in this place. Y'all know I don't know no gossip that going on in here. Every once in a while I hear something like, what? Is you serious? They don't like me? Man, I just sing for y'all and come do what I got to do. Y'all don't like me. Well, be a man. Do what you got to do. And the women, we can't be happy. It says that you're going to let this man rule over you. That's the order. So let him rule over you. Now, I love Brother Dan. I love Brother Dan because he teaches the greatest knowledge. Brother Dan tells the best. And I got to tell you, Brother Dan say the best. He say, if you married him, that's your fault. If he ain't doing right, that's you married him. He said, what you see is what you get. So you could complain and kick all you want. You should have been thinking about, I know us men, we look good and stuff, I know. But I could look really good and have no money in my pocket and no car and nothing. I know that's what y'all looking for, a man to support you. So stop getting all googly-eyed. Don't let that game, that smooth voice get to you. Don't let them come, baby, man, I'm going to work for you. I'm going to do everything. Turn to them and say, why ain't you got a job now? Don't talk to me till you get a job. And keep it for 6 months. And get a promotion. You got to do some work. Don't just choose a man because he look good. Because then you're going to end up hurt. But if you do choose this man, and y'all in this covenant together in marriage with Yahweh, then you have to support that man. Support him. There ain't nothing worse than a woman that don't support her man. The man got to go out there and deal with all that drama, and then he come home. Let me go back to work. Let me go back to work because y'all ain't going to be here and tear my head off. So support your man. Don't let him, I know it's hard out there, man. It's hard. Excuse me. It's hard. And we can't have our women breaking us down either. So don't have that attitude like, I ain't get a new outfit last week. He need to do more. You got clothes on your back. Good. So support your man. Please support your man. Because this is the order. Let him rule over you in the righteous manner. Because this is the order. This is what you agreed upon to do. So do it. Don't be complaining. And I got something else for you, for the ladies that have these dysfunctional men. There was a woman in the scriptures, had a dysfunctional man. He was a rich man, had dough, was caking. His name was Nabal. And it's in Samuel. We could go there and look at this. 1 Samuel chapter 25. Now, it's a long chapter. I'm not going to read it all. But this chapter is speaking about David. David was on the run from Saul for a while. And there was a time where a couple of these shepherds of Nabal was with David in Carmel, I believe. And David and his men, they were like a wall unto them. Took care of them. So David was passing by Nabal's area one day, and he needed some stuff for his people. He sent them there. Nabal played him. Said, hey, I don't know who you talking about. Who's David? Who's son of Jesse? Now that's rude. Now let's look at that. In 1 Samuel 25, we could start at the 5th verse.